Hey fellow gamers, so if you didn't catch it last night, Friday the 12th, we had a 3.5 hour stream from the developers, co-founder Richard Heunink and Fubar Prime here on Twitch. So it's a very, very long stream. It took me forever to kind of go back over it. I've watched it a few times, but oh my god, a lot happened during that stream. So there's going to be several videos about several different topics because it'll be impossible to cover it all in one. This topic here today, though, is something that I've had a suspicion for a very long time, that the Fun Pimps were coming close to finalizing the game and starting to work on another one. And we actually got that confirmed last night, which is pretty exciting. Now, before you go and jump on the but they're not finished 7 days bandwagon yet, just so you guys know, over the last few alphas, they've gone from a handful of developers, 5 or 6, all the way up to 47 people on their teams. So the actual studio has expanded themselves, and it's actually exciting news for me to hear that, because I've been a huge advocate of actually finishing 7 Days to Die, optimizing it, getting it out, and letting modders take over. So they're going to be introducing modding support. There's a whole bunch of stuff to go over, but this video here is specifically about a project which is mentioned several times in the 3.5 hour stream last night. So let's check out what Richard Heunink had to say right at the beginning.
Our team is bigger and stronger than ever. I want to speak to that a little bit. We have 47 people. We have about 5 people, and I'm going to give you a teaser here. We have about six people working on an unannounced project.
Oh, we're doing that.
It's an Unreal game, and it's fucking really cool. Pardon my French.
But we just lost our PG.
Uh-oh. It went to R really quick here. Or M in video games.
This is a mature chat, everybody. I hope that's okay.
And you know, more to come on that in the future.
So that's really interesting. I've had my suspicions for a while this was going to happen. Now, as you can see, the other guy was a little shocked that he said it. I guess they weren't really prepared to announce it, but they could look excited to do it anyway. So this is really early on in the stream. I guess later on he had a few more, and so, you know, he lets a little bit more out. But this is pretty exciting, I think. What I think they're going to be coming out with is a game like 7 Days to Die, but it'll be on a not a non-voxelized landscape, but with like a voxelized building idea. I've played a few games like that, and honestly, they're a ton of fun. It kind of sucks you can't dig, but the game runs a lot better, and you could have a lot more enemies and stuff coming at you. So he said it was a 7 Days to Die-like game. So he must mean that it's like a survival game. So they must be coming out with another survival genre game. Just not entirely sure what that's going to be in itself. It's going to be quite interesting to see. But moving on, we come on in about 2 hours into the second portion of the stream. He had to end it once and restart it again, where he mentions again.
I don't know which night.
What is the new game you guys have in the works?
Oh.
The one with 6 people working on it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think we're. Yeah.
You know, I can tell you this much. It's an Unreal game, and it's got some elements that are like 7 Days to Die, but it is considerably different than 7 Days to Die.
They're like, if we just wait until he drinks that whole drink, he may spill all of this.
Too late. It's empty.
Now, I'm not one to usually encourage someone to drink, but Richard, cheers, buddy. Anyway, so they keep going on through the stream, and you can tell by now the chat's just going wild, right? Like, people are just asking repetitive questions over and over again. Everyone obviously wants to know what this game is about. So he goes on to say this is about 3 hours into the stream now.
Yeah.
Are you planning to make any other new games in the future? Yes, we have one we're working on that's unannounced. An Unreal game. It's not a 7 Days to Die 2. It's a brand new IP. We will be announcing that sometime late this year or early next year. And then we have another title idea based on 7 Days to Die Unity technology that is a different idea that has got some internal traction. But that we're not really working on that one yet because we're focused on making 7 days. 80% of our team is working on 7 Days to Die, and our goal is to go gold with it and make it great. So.
Well, there we go. That's some great news. So we actually finally have some focus from the Fun Pimps here. Before you guys jump on and say I'm a shill, you know, I'm just fighting for the Fun Pimp side. No, if you know me, I've been one of the biggest critics of the Fun Pimps, and honestly, they've literally turned an about face and are very focused. And it looks like they actually have plans and aspirations for the future instead of just kind of being like, well, our project just got out of hand. Let's see what happens with it. Now they actually have a little bit of focus. They talked about road plans and everything. During this stream, like I said, there's so much to cover in other videos, but it's very encouraging. What do you guys think that they're going to come out and make a game with? What do you guys think the next game is going to be like? Because you guys heard several times him kind of describe what the game is like. It's kind of cool that he did that at the same time. You know, it just, there's so much going on that, wow. We have a lot to really sink in this time. So I'd love to hear you guys down in the comments, hear from you, what you think, you know, good, positive, bad, or good. You know, just keep it civil, as usual. You guys know how our channel stays. We're very classy. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out. Have a good one. And cheers to A19.
People say I need to get a little action. People say my love life is fiction. People say I wouldn't give them no satisfaction. Well, I wouldn't know, it's beyond my imagination. I keep my pants up high and my zipper closed, and people wonder why I never get rid of those awesome looking sunglasses that I got off of eBay at a special price. Anyway, you get the picture right. People love to hate a play no matter wrong or right. What I like makes no difference. As they go, get a life. I go. Yeah, I go.
Goodbye.